can say that the placement of this new mic is so nice because the cords fit the arm that have it on, and so I have a lot more space for my hands at the keyboard than I did in the old.
Not so much crap in your way.
Well, because the microphone can stay sideways instead of having to be pointed at my face. Yeah. So I don't have to. The angles are much better.
Yeah, yeah. The vectors are much more approachable.
Yeah. So you don't have to go around the microphone to try and type.
Exactly.
Oh, so there he is.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay. I've been a little jealous of Doug and his t-shirts lately, so but my wife got me this for Christmas. Can you guys read this?
Hey, my ninja disguise.
Oh, yeah, I think I've seen it. I saw an ad for that.
Yeah, I know it's going to happen. Yeah, there you go.
I can't really see.
Flash my belly. No, I had two shirts, but I think they both came up anyway. Sorry about that.
That's okay. We're streaming.
Don't mean to arouse it. Yeah, exactly. We are actually.
You should apologize to everyone.
Hey, some couple of diehard fans said, "Do you guys have OnlyFriends or OnlyFans?" I'm like, "No, I have only friends. Where only my stupid ass friends want to see my naked ass."
Man, could you imagine OnlyFriends? That's where you get naked with your friends.
Dude, why do you keep sending us this stuff?
It's only people you know.
Oh my god! OnlyFriends.
It's just a gathering. It's like, but we're just friends. We're just serious.
Nice abs, Messina. He's been working out. Look at this, guys. Everyone's agreeing. Thank you, guys. I wanted to show you first.
Now, once again, realizing how very different America and Canada and America and Japan are. Okay, fair enough. Regular practice. Go with your friends to the onsen.
to the what?
To the onsen.
Is
your best friend. Your best friend. You've known them for like maybe a week. Let's go to the onsen.
What's an onsen?
Oh, it's the natural hot baths.
Right,
bathhouse.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily a bathhouse. They do have bathhouses too, but like natural hot spring.
A society that's so conserved and goes to a comedy club and like covers their mouths and goes hee, but they'll towel up and get naked with like 20 dudes they don't know. Public bathing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then you want to throw Europe into that mix. That completely changes that dichotomy yet again.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with nudity. Everything wrong with violence.
Or intimacy. Yeah. Or intimacy.
Intimacy.
Uninvited intimacy.
Or open.
Yeah, open intimacy. Yeah.
So on that note,
let's have some open intimacy. Welcome to the Open Intimacy podcast.
we were having a little battle. It was a little fight here last time on Dice for Dishonor, Echoes of Honor. We had done half an episode of recapping, and then it occurs to me in editing, it's like, well, people just listen to the last episode. They know what's going on. Kinda. So, man. Oh, well, what can you do?
I think that was more for us, Jeff.
Want to thank...
It's a different season.
Thank the patrons. We spent a little patron money on Devon Knight minis that actually move. If you look closely.
They shimmy.
Yeah. They're swaying. I got a couple guards swaying. Our Shogun is swaying. Lord Anders is swaying. Sorry, there wasn't enough minis to go around for like. They all were like a certain type of mini in different colors, as opposed to like, oh, I have a halfling and I have this and I have, guy rearing up.
Fighters, we call it schwang.
Schwanging, yeah. So if you're watching this on YouTube or on Twitch, you zoom in here on. Let me zoom in just to emphasize my point. Doug's guy, Lord Anders, right? Sword and shield. You see this? Right? And it looks like he's got the sword over his head. Like, don't make me use this. I'm looking at you, buddy. Like, waggling his shield at somebody. And then down the bottom here, I've got the samurai, and he's doing the twist. He's just, you did it. It's like a 1960s twist. Twist. Exactly. But welcome back. This is episode 2 of our sort of short OVA series, is the best way I can describe what we're doing here. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, filling in a gap between the first book of War for the Crown and the second book, trying to wrap up a sort of tangent or alternate timeline that I thrust us into. And we are beginning round 2, I believe, with the Kitsune, who vanished. And last week, we left some homework, and Aiden's not here. So, subtle spellcasting as an option. Now, the guys didn't take it. They're like, I used all my actions, but if you wanted to make a deception roll, would be off the top of my head, DM ruling, but if there's official rules for deceptive spellcasting, or maybe certain feats, you can't do it without certain feats, I'd like to hear it. Then there's the other thing I left you guys with was detecting invisible creatures. They are hidden, undetected, blah, blah, blah. And there's 4 stages. You know, hey, it's Pathfinder 2nd Edition, right? Critical, normal, fail, crit, fail. Like, everything's like a 4-step ladder in this game. But every time we talk about detecting, hiding, undetected, noticed, wish you were there, whatever it was, you know, it goes like, it's hard to keep straight. So, is anyone quick on the gun, now that I've stalled and put all these ideas in your head, anyone quick on the gun for detecting an undetectable creature, an invisible creature? Remember the old +20 to a perception? Right? Make a perception check at -20 because I'm invisible. You know, 40 if I stand still, 20 if I move around, you know. Well, Mr. Kitsune definitely has, I wouldn't say he has a plan. My plan was to sit there and infiltrate, but no, that got all messed up. So my new plan, you know, brand new plan. New plan involves
Cunning
being
plan.
Invisibility. Who's our resident Arcana caster? Why, Matt Witt's in the audience tonight. Twice, 2 characters. Welcome back, Matt.
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks.
Can you look up invisibility real quick?
Sure. Invisibility?
Cloaked in illusion. The target becomes... Not really, I just make you feel better. Cloaked in illusion, the target becomes invisible. This makes it undetectable to all creatures, though the creature can attempt to find the target, making it hidden to them instead. Page 466. If the target uses hostile action, the spell ends after that hostile action is completed, which begs to differ. Can I cast a spell, another one, on myself? Like buffs.
As long as it's not a hostile action.
Yeah, it sounds like it, right?
It's not hostile at all.
Yeah. So I'm going to try to, but yes.
If you're not using silent spell, then you have to use a verbal component. If
Right.
it has a verbal component, which means you're no longer hidden.
Which brings me back to deceptive casting. You know, trying to mumble that shit.
Yep, the silent spell.
Yep.
Not a magic feat.
Well, guess what? A player named Ryan Messina offered theme music. He is literally banging out theme music for funsies. And that emanates nicely in
Battle
a 50.
music.
That's right.
You
That's
called
what-
for it, so I did it.
So that's going to help my mumbling. However,
Mumbo jumbo.
I'm not saying he's undetectable. He casts another spell, but
He made a sound.
It's not like there's a pin drop and you hear mumble, 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 right? Everyone's jumping around and protect the Shogun and people are shuffling. Like there's noise in the room. However, I would think that a wizard, when hearing Arcana, ears perk up. And certain guards that might be within, 5 feet of my position, not knowing what to do. Anyway, he casts a spell and possibly moves, possibly does a whole bunch of other stuff, but we can't see that. So I will move on to the next person, and then we'll get to... he doesn't do anything flashy like free perception check, So what I'm going to do is the cost of deception will be, do you burn an action, which is costly, to make a perception for a decent DC to figure out where that dude went? I think that's penalty enough because you're burning actions. As opposed to free perception check because I yelled, cast spell this, blah, blah, blah. moving on to the priest. Do you remember the priest that jumped up and started lecturing Hakiko? Hey, Hakiko, you moved. Sorry, let's put you back where you were. Started lecturing the priest, and the Hakiko Leon turned to the Kitsune and challenged him with his wakizashi out, and then dude disappeared and rocked the couch and took off somewhere. This priest, seeing Buddy transform vanish, doesn't transform. I don't drop my form. A couple of you saw that I'm Kitsune. Everybody else sees a human, just cast a spell. Though they are reacting like there is some kind of intruder, because obviously Bob on the couch here wasn't supposed to be a spellcaster, and turning invisible in Shogun's present is probably rude, if not sus. So, our Taishan priest is going to... Where's my spells? Do I have anything to reveal this bastard? No, I do not. Okay, he is going to ready an action. And he steps up onto the couch. Literally stands on it to shield his Shogun. And for a second time, remember that he slipped out a command word in his speech? A second time, steps back, draws something like a chime. A little tiny chime, a little circle, looks like a little tiny gong. And doesn't like bang it like a gong. He scrapes his nails on it, making a tiny little awkward screech noise, mumbling over it. And...
Sort of like fingernails on a chalkboard type sound?
I'm hoping not.
I wanted to imply, but yeah. Yeah, our bard starts bleeding out of his ears. No, anything but that. Two bards
I'm
are.
just going to sing louder.
How many bards are in this room? Let me check. Screech and like Angelus and Messina go, no!
Oh.
Such discord. Why? Bring us to Lady Hakiko. Sorry, guys. It's just the way initiative fell. You know, all the baddies all.
That's okay. It's okay. Get it over. Front load it.
Yeah. Casts Lady Hakiko, who I believe stood up last time. No, she waited. That's right. She was doing something subtle. Now she stands up and actually casts a spell of protection on herself. 3 illusionary images of Lady Hakiko suddenly swirl about her space, potentially causing those that might attack her to hit one of those images instead of her. Mirror image. And next we have the West End Guard.
trying to do is be able to point out a spot to focus attention to. And if I don't have that, I will use my first action to make another perception in the same
Yes.
general area as I did last.
Right, because unfortunately, just going, hey, everyone, my first action is to talk about what I saw last round, a dent in the couch, where this round you're like, am I sure? Yes. Dent is gone, door opened ajar really quickly and closed. Hey, everyone, I'm not a noble insurgent. I am a guard telling you all that... Okay, what do you want to do? Dent is gone and door opened and closed.
Door opened and closed.
Yeah.
But I'm the only person in the room that noticed that the door opened and closed.
No. As I said, the guard right south of the door is standing there and going, hey, everybody, door. Oh.
Okay. That's cool. I will move about the room then as if I'm still looking for the invisible person.
Okay, so it looks like you're heading east and then sweeping north around the Brazier.
That's correct.
Okay, and you end up in front of the guard that's near the doors at the north.
That's correct.
And that's it?
I'll double move, so
okay.
Knowing...
So you're not really perceiving a second time. You're like, oh, I saw something, and now I'm just like playing the part?
Correct.
Okay, and this time you're wandering...
And I'm trying to end up close to the princesses.
Yeah, you're right in front of them, practically in their lap. Very innocently.
Mm-hmm.
What is your movement, like 20?
25.
Okay, so even if I penalize you a bit for shit in the room, you still got economy that you're good there. Okay, so you end up in front of them. Okay. For fall, waiting for a chance. Which brings us to... Oh, sorry. Donaldagan.
Douche.
Oh, Anders, you perceived on the top page, and it shifted your initiative. And when you're perceiving in game, I need you to use the skill page.
Oh, thank you. Right. Yeah. Sorry.
No, because I'm like, okay.
That's
Doug's
what
gonna
keeps
get
screwing
very
me.
upset with me because his guy moved. I'm like, wait a minute,
You're right.
Donaldagan. It's Anders' fault. You almost lost your turn. What do you want to do?
Cast message.
Do that again. He's so happy to play a bard. He's just doing bard shit. None of it's very helpful. Just going through the list of everything a bard can do.
Funny thing about
cast-
cards.
I cast message. Can't you just whisper to me? Recite them. I cast message.
Does
Funny
he
story.
say anything back?
Dude, your next character in Age of Ashes, if something happens, we can't resurrect Miros or whatever, you've got to play this insistent bard that, like, insists he's got, like, Bard Book 101 and he's doing bard shit by the book just like that. It'd be awesome.
Everywhere, the brave Sir Robin, Sir Robin.
Yeah,
You're like,
but
you're
come
like
in at-
singing, like narrating everything that
But
happened.
it comes in at 9th
And
level.
we break
Imagine
into
the power.
the bank, and he breaks into the bank. Could you really stop? That's not helping it. Come on. And he curses at the bard. And he curses at the bard.
Now imagine the dice power behind his 9th level bard pulling shit like that. Anyway, Donaldagan, what do you actually do?
So my kicking couch did not prevail me with any additional information.
Perception?
Perception.
Nothing obvious from your crap roll, but I'll give you.
No,
give me-
that's why I was just conferring. That crap
Yeah.
roll was crap.
So give
But
me
I
a
know
perception.
couch is sturdily made.
Give me a perception in the tower.
Oh, sorry, ignore that one then.
No, it's fine.
Belay that roll.
You can have that one. It's fine. In the tower from the skill page. Don't use the main page. No, it's fine. You.
Well, what did
You
you
see what plays out. One of the guards starts wandering the room, one's covering the door. There's something going on in the corner with guards dealing with another one. Not sure what's going on there. But your couch shifts, but then there's a guard talking about a door, and you didn't see the door move, but you heard it. Like your brain does the rewind going, oh yeah, I just heard the door go dunk. Because my stealth roll was some crap. I was like 16. That plays at first level. That shit doesn't play at 4th level. Sorry.
That's fine.
Anyway,
Yeah.
what do you want to do?
I will inspire courage again to my allies.
I was so hoping you were going to say, I cast message.
I do cast message.
What do you understand? Okay.
To Leon.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So he can be heard over the din of the battle and his own battle music. Just so we're
Yes,
clear.
actually,
Yep.
I inspire courage extremely loud.
Yeah.
It's a 60-foot emanation.
Yeah, so he's
That means
screaming. He pulls out a notepad and hands Leon a note. I cast message.
Exactly. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
What do you want to
bit
do?
of that.
Sorry, man.
This
We're
is
kind of
cool.
we're chewing up our combat now. We shouldn't.
Leon, I think there's something going on in the corner over there, and something happened with the door over there.
Okay.
What do we do?
Okay. One action left. Well, they're side by
Nah.
side. Like,
Um,
do you have to? Do you have to use spend an action to maintain inspire?
it's one round. It lasts one round.
Do they get
So-
to carry the pluses beyond that, or no?
As long as I keep it up.
Oh, okay.
Which
So-
he did. Which he said he did.
Right. So, but does that
So I keep
cost
it up.
an action to maintain?
Yes.
as well? Okay. So
Yeah.
one to maintain, one to cast message.
It's not even maintained. It's like a recasting, whichever you wish to think about it.
Does
One
it
to
burn
five-
action? Does it
Yeah.
burn actions?
Yes, it burns an action. It burns.
Okay.
You cast it, and it lasts for one round.
Unless you maintain. This is what I'm asking.
No, it is a one-round spell,
Yeah, I
and
get
he
that.
can cast it every single round.
Okay, so he's recasting, not
Exactly.
maintaining. Okay,
Correct.
Yep.
gotcha. This is a cantrip, an ability that you can use over and over, or is this burn focus
That is
points?
correct. It's a cantrip.
Okay.
Then I cast message, which was another single action.
Okay. And then as
Uh,
perception, you start pointing out.
And,
'cause-
and perception was another action there too.
Okay. So pointing stuff out to an enemy is actually an action. I'll let you keep what you said, but Leon's kind of like, huh? And you're like, that there, monkey in tree, see? Burns an action if you can get him to like draw attention for ambush and stuff. So anyway, you say what you say in the message, but for him to actually like, for you to be descriptive, it costs an action because they call it pointing out something or anyway. Okay.
Well, that's message.
Yeah. Lord Samish doing his thing.
Swaying.
Okay.
Put another vibe.
The guard is swinging wildly around the women. Samish comes towards you, Anders, and bristles a bit. He doesn't act rude. He just bristles like, hey, watch where you're swinging that around the women. He makes his presence known to you that, accidental nicking of a noblewoman will not be permitted. He does not raise sword to you. He just, intimidates your way going, eh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fall slides in behind him. Oh, there's an opportunity to cover the door, sir. I'm covering your back, sir. Which brings us to Barius Lothi. You do realize that if I do manage to kill Frank, you are the new Varth there, Doug. So careful what you wish for.
I'd say I'm wishing. Just that.
Well, no, for Fall, you're the next victim. I'm saying you're the new Varth. You're the new guy. Oh, you look pure. Lothi.
Yeah, so I'm going to, work off of Angelus's little stint that she tried to do.
Okay.
And I'm going to start running while screaming, I'm on fire! Help me!
Okay.
I looked at it.
Deception in the tower?
I'm just yelling it. If you believe it,
In
they believe
common?
it. In common.
Talden flames! Not even with a Taishan accent?
You should still get a deception so we get a sense of how convincing you are at it.
No, he just said, I just yell it in common. We'll still believe he's on fire, but they're wondering why he just suddenly switches to the language of the Taldor and,
Yep.
Fire! All right. Deception in the tower, please. And where you got to run to?
I'm sure.
Middle of the room. Okay, well, describe, please, Doug.
I would like to move
Okay.
to the center of the room,
Okay.
closer to the fire pit. Brazier.
Now, why didn't I think
Brazier.
of calling it that? You're a goddamn genius. The fire pit, everybody! No tongue twisting for Gibson.
Modern problems call for modern solutions.
There you go. And right north adjacent to Dunaldegan, a guard has... Yeah, Dunaldegan. a guard has joined you. All right. And that's it?
No.
Okay, what else you got?
To continue move
Okay.
to
Diagonally from the Fern Princess next to Sir Winston.
next. Yes.
Okay.
Next to Sir Winston.
So
and-
there's Winston scanning invisible people, and 2 guards just appear in his line of sight. Poof, poof. They come running from different ends of the room.
And I guess I'll try ABC.
Okay. In the tower, please.
Oh.
Because it goes off of my DC, right?
There you go. In the tower.
Okay.
I'm on fire. I'm on fire. And I'm done.
Yeah, he's shrieking like a little girl, and he's thinking in his head, nailed it, but I'll reveal the results to some of you later.
Ran into the middle of the room too.
Fire! He scoops up some embers from the fire pit and throws it on his cloak. Oh, more fire! That didn't help. I tried to smother it with coals. Leon, you are up. What do you want to do?
二人とも廊下探せ
He's yelling at everyone. It's all your fault.
I'm yelling at the 2 guards that are idiots staring at the door that opened and closed and going, I wonder what happened.
After them? Is that what you're
Get
saying?
out. Yeah, go search the hall. Also, I'm going to turn to the people, to my retinue and be like, hey, why did we just let a guard that is apparently yelling in common about being on fire with fire over his head run directly past us towards our guests?
Okay.
He's a guard. Flatten him.
It just...
Oh,
Who are you telling to flatten him?
I'm telling Winston and Dunneldagen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, technically you're above their rank.
I will begin the squishing immediately.
Yeah. Well, actually, Dunneldagen and Winston aren't necessarily above the honor guard's rank. However, Leon is, and since you're his men, your extensions of Leon's will flatten away. All right.
Extracting the juice.
Okay. So an action to order this guy, an action to order those dudes. You got an action left, perceive, or something else? Intimidate?
I assume the one I was looking for has gone into the hallway, so I'm going to, since I already have my wakizashi drawn, I'm going to move within striking range.
Of the Shogun.
No, not the Shogun. Within the striking range of
Okay. You're
the guard that is on fire.
Okay.
So I
you're
move
going
south.
You're going to step up onto the dais through the curtain? Because that's where
okay,
it
fair
looks
enough.
like it's going. Okay. So you're going to step
I'm gonna
between
go-
your friends towards the fire pit.
Yes.
Gibson? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Which brings us to Winston. Your master. Okay, not your master. You're an altered timeline. You can do what the fuck you want. So it depends on if you want to keep up the charade. So far, the charade helped you keep your head from your ultimate timeline, Dunneldagen, who almost took it off. And these jammies chafe. I don't care how loose and comfortable they look. They frickin' chafe because you're wrapped up like a frickin' mummy underneath. Have you seen Japanese underwear? It's weird. What do you do, Winston?
Winston will maintain appearances.
He just lamely swings his sword at the back of Joe. Oh no, stop.
And he will attempt a knockdown to action move,
Okay.
make an attack to knock foe off balance, and follow up immediately with a sweep to topple them.
Okay. Athletics versus Darius's fortitude.
So it's actually a melee attack. If I hit
Okay.
and deal damage, I can attempt an athletics to trip the creature I hit.
okay.
That's fun.
Okay. Well, he's targeted. Have at it. I did warn you guys this could go PvP on you.
Let's go in PvP.
Go on PvP.
Um,
I didn't think that Winston would be the first to pee. VP, but here we are.
Yeah.
Swings his sword.
And misses.
And don't forget the +1.
Hey, Leon, you need 2 guys. One attack the couch. The other one can't swing worth
Oh,
shit. So
yeah,
you
plus
new
one.
dudes.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
I still missed with a 16 though, right? Or did I hit?
Darius. Yeah, I guess Darius Lothby has a 19, so not for you. Okay. That's a single action.
That's a
Right.
double.
Oh,
Two
double
action.
to do the. Okay, you got one
To
left.
do
What do you do?
the knockdown move.
Okay. Where'd you pull that from?
Pardon me?
It's a class feat for soldiers.
Oh, okay.
Fighters. Yeah.
Awesome. And
Yay.
I have it as well.
Yeah, that's about it.
okay.
Yeah.
If you're happy where you are, you don't want to step or anything. Okay. If you have an open action, I used to go recall knowledge. If you're in a room full of
Actually, you want to know
humanoids,
what? I will continue to perceive.
perceive is what my
Yeah.
is
I will
what I was
totally
gonna go
do
for. Is
that.
like throw perceive. You got a spare action, man. Perceive.
Yeah,
Perceive.
I
You
will
don't
continue
know
to perceive.
what the hell is going on around me.
How on fire is this guy?
Okay, your spell, seeing through it. Does he have to actively disbelieve, or like with a high enough perception, just kind of like go, wait a minute, because he's already acting out
That's
of
a good
character.
question.
Right? Not only does
Let
he
me-
act out of
let me-
character, okay, everyone knows he's acting out of character except for Winston, who's not from this timeline. But Leon just said he is acting out of character. Stop him. Which means an action,
How
you know,
do you disbelieve it?
yeah, you perceive it.
Believe in magic.
I was pretty slick considering actually what you're hearing is Messina snapping his fingers while Doug is singing. I was gonna tell Doug to stop that, but now he's just getting catchy.
I'm playing a bard.
While we can come back.
So you have to compare his perception versus Angelus's class DC, which is
It's fun playing two characters at once, isn't it?
Twice the work.
so you got to beat a 20. I have to beat a 20
Okay.
against myself. PvP.
Okay. Shall I send you a picture? Because that's what you rolled was 20 actually in the tower.
Really?
Yeah.
Legit? Okay.
Yeah. That's
You
why
see
I
through
started
it then.
asking because it's like, oh,
So
20.
I
that's really
realized that this is an imposter,
good. Okay.
but I'm not going to say anything.
There's a Talden white dude under all that. What the hell? Okay. But he won't say anything.
Yep.
Okay.
I will not say anything.
Well, here's the thing, right? He run over. He's not attacking the princess, so he's really close. So he's because from your perspective, he's just running around on fire. There's nothing towards your princess, who you might want to protect. I don't know. Alternate timeline princesses, are they worth your time? I don't know. You decide. The Shogun picks up his weapon and holds it, ready to draw. Does not draw it, but makes a show of, don't make me use this. Lothid pulls a blanket from the back of the couch and shoves it towards the guard in front of her, Anders, and nods at the guy on fire. She seems sleepy or sluggish, but she does manage to grab the blanket off the back of the divan and thrust it out towards Anders, implicating the man that she totally believes is on fire and is Tai Shan. I'm just nice. Princess Stavian slowly, like a cat, just sort of draws her feet up under her and then doesn't stand but slides up over the couch and just sort of crawls over it like a really hungover drunk person that doesn't want loud noises or to move. You know what I mean? You ever see anybody like slide off a couch because they're so hungover? Like, that's exactly what she does. Climbs over the back of the couch to put distance between her and flaming dude. Seeks cover. Those guys are doing that. Priest is happy with what he's doing. That's doing that. Lady Hakuku is also happy. West End guards, we're the shit. We've been doing all the stuff here. Yeah, again with the perception. Where are we at here? I guess I should use my tower too. Should tip you guys off to everything we're doing. Okay, the guy that is next to you, Anders, just looks confused. The guy at the door is smart enough to, with this roll, understand commands of his minor lord and opens the door again. and steps through. The guard south of him joins him, but they don't get very far for some reason. And those that can see what's in that hallway will see why. There are 2 more guards. Not right on the other side of the door, but 10 feet back, standing there at attention, going, huh? You guys keep opening and closing the door. What the hell's going on? Anyway, at the shouts of Leon, which we can hear through the door, these guys ready spears and, come forth like, what's going on? And run into 2 guards running into them. Anyway, it doesn't become a clusterfuck traffic jam. It's just like, you ever see guards come into a hallway together? They pull up when they recognize their ally, and they look around and they, we are ready. In this cluster of 4 guards, 2 became 4. Anyway, guard can move through allies for free, so he comes in and asks, or tells them, visible intruder, where did he go? And they all stop and start looking around, perceiving. Because he's confused that these 2 guys are right there. How did I? Acrobatics. Maybe through them, or perhaps maybe he opened the door and just closed it and I'm still in the room. We don't know. If only we had more couches to throw around, Duddledagon. Well, there are 5. Knock yourself out.
I haven't run out yet.
You haven't run out of couches yet.
There are 6 couches, but some are sitting. Some people are sitting on them.
Well, I should
I
say
call that the shotgun effect.
I should say 4. We're not supposed to touch the couches up on the divan. It's Shogun's couch.
It's frowned upon.
It's frowned upon. Eastside guards are doing what they're doing, which brings us to Angelus.
Angelus is going to follow his friend.
You're on fire. What, really? Let me help you.
Exactly.
Okay. You get over to the fire pit, and now there's a clusterfuck of dudes.
Well, I think I'll have to go around the other way.
Now, I know I turned you guys green. I think because
We're all friends. IRL.
well, I'm gonna make you and Leon yellow again as neutrals, just for the whole, color distinction of who's an ally with
The
whom.
experience.
Yeah.
Why's it got to be about color?
Doesn't. It's just a neutral way of distinction on minis on a board.
F those red minis.
Always making me look like twice the bad guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Shame.
I mean, in all fairness, it definitely could have gone worse.
Oh yeah,
There's so much more.
Oh, there's a whole vault that we're not touching.
Angelus, you want to plot your course? You come down 10 feet. You want to move 10 feet.
Down.
Go east 10 feet, so that's 20.
Can I jet over?
No,
If
you
he
are.
stops you.
You're stopped between a non-friendly and a fire pit, though you can run around the other way.
Yeah, so I'll have to go around the top then.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 20, 30, 35, within 2 movements of 25, so 20, 30, yeah, 20 and 35 is still less than 50?
Yeah. Can I make it all the way
it's
to there?
60, it's 60, okay.
Can I
all
make
the
it like right to beside Various?
Yes, because these guys are friendly. It would be triple move, but yeah. You come running around and end up in front of Leon. I am here to help with this problem guard.
Do you
Not
think
easy.
they're buying it?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Lord Anders,
Okay, I will.
take the blanket. Stay in character. Take the blanket. When a noble woman offers you a scarf, you take it. She offers you an entire rug. Obviously, she has the hots for you in a big way. Make a society check to, not think that. Just kidding. What do you want to do?
She's also drunk and crazy. So
I like that. I really like that. Well, Anders said he was a real stereotype. It's like, so we will enforce the stereotype and you make society checks to not follow the stereotype. I really like that. I'm going to use that.
I will nod at Gildevarth, who gave me a look.
Okay.
And then step into the space between the couch, the on-fire ally, and
Okay.
the princess.
Okay. Striding, because you can't step in difficult terrain, not to be a dick, but technically...
No, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah, okay.
I am moving 5 feet in
Yes.
order to incorporate myself into the square to my south that is very crowded.
Yeah.
I am not going any further than that.
Okay.
But what I did want to do is kind of do so in a way that I was sort of leaning toward the back of that couch, and as a free action, drop the rapier at her feet.
Okay. Deception?
Okay, I'm not very good at that, but I will do it
No,
anyway.
but you've got lots of actions left, right? So it's like, okay, you just, you know. Okay. No one sees you. You're really smooth. And then a second later, the whole room hears clang on the floor.
Yeah, that's it.
Shit.
Well, there's a lot of noise being made in
There
this room.
is.
There's a guy singing.
There is.
There's a
And
guy singing in the room.
there's
There
a
are people
you know,
yelling
guys
and pointing
screaming.
in
It's
different
okay.
directions.
It's
But
okay.
somebody
One
yelling,
on the
"I'm on
phone.
fire! I'm
No,
on
no, no.
fire!"
Remember when I just talked
What
about
awkward where
society
everything
checks?
is quiet.
There's a rumor that Western women wear metal underwear, so now the Taishan guards have to make a society check so they don't think her panties just hit the floor because ting. Anyway,
They may have. She's drunk.
yeah, we're just off the rails here tonight. Is that everything, Lord Anders?
I still have an action left. I will perceive back where I was perceiving the last time, only I'll move it to the eastern square of that jade statue and try to look there. And I will do the perception off of my skill sheet instead and put that in the tower.
Thank you. Sorry, off of the Western Jade statue where he initially
No,
was?
the same southwest statue.
Okay, yeah.
Just to the square to the east of it is the point
Burst.
of my burst.
Burst. Okay, gotcha. And in the tower it goes.
And it's
And success, your initiative did not change. Sorry.
Yay.
Dunneldagon,
Hey.
would you like to recast maintaining mood music or...
Oh yeah, 100%. That's where the pause is actually.
Hold on. Yeah.
He wanted to live the pause.
Yeah, no, sorry. I minimized Zoom and I thought, and everyone was quiet, so I thought that I just closed it.
You want mood music and someone is on fire, but you want rock mood music. So there's only one song, the one where they wail on the cowbell, ding 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 dun 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 dun. Tonight, you know, you know what I'm talking about? I just don't know the
It's
song.
the end of the world as we know it.
No, go back to the 70s.
It's April Wine, Ooh, What a Night.
Thank you. Insert music here, Jeff. Thank you. Ding, 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 ding.
And everyone gets a +1 to
Something.
Everyone?
do something in something.
Hitting each other. You sure you want to keep doing this? It's going to go sideways any second now.
That's the intention.
Okay. Attention. 2 full sessions. We're almost at the end of this one, and nothing technically has happened. Lots have happened.
Tons has happened, Jeff.
But
Let's
nothing's-
be real. Like, the image in my mind of the pandemonium in this room right now is all like quiet and
I am-
imperial.
That's exactly the way this type of stuff. I mean, this has been the most political non-fight.
I know, right? The Kasune's probably still in the room, just opened the door and closed it to throw everybody off.
That's what I'm, yeah.
Just
sit
in the
there
corner sipping
going,
wine.
Yeah. I'm just
having
making,
no idea how that person's head's even on fire.
making deception
I didn't do
rolls.
that.
I make deception rolls with all 3 actions so you don't hear me laughing my ass off at you, trying to hide it. Dunneldagon, what do you want to do?
I would like to cast sleep.
Okay, well, I mean, there's a comfy couch. You just want to curl up there?
No,
Oh,
no,
and
that's
somebody else.
perform sleep.
Oh.
Actually, it's an AoE, so that's great.
I would
So-
like to now perform a song. And now I would perform Sleep. and he just lays down.
He's like, da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Oh my god!
It's a skill set, but I can actually perform while sleeping.
I'm taking this Dunneldag, and from this timeline, we're going to use this bard of actualities like somewhere else. I'm telling you. Anyway,
Yeah. So it's a will saving throw. I'm basing it in between Anders, Lotheed, and Ankles. So my friends, please make will saving throws. Or is
so
it
you
like
try to
make
drop it on the guy that's running around on fire?
I was told to drop them.
Were you not told to drop the guy running, not the guards coming over to? I don't know, Leon. Did you point at a guard or several?
The ones who ran past us.
Yeah,
I
there were
pointed at
two.
the one. I pointed at the one guard that specifically ran past us at the time. That
okay.
was only Lotheed.
But there was also the other one that ran around the back of the fire pit around the same time and got right on top of Lotheed, and you know what I mean? Two moved before you moved, as far as I know.
No, the northern guard ran out after Flaming Guard had already run past us, and Flaming Guard was the one that I yelled about.
Right, sorry, because you go before Flaming Guard. So, all right, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's still up to Dunneldagen. Where do you want to target this burst?
In the midst of Lotheed, Anders, and Ankles.
How
Okay.
big is the burst?
It's a 5-foot burst.
Oh, okay. That's not good.
Okay, so do you pick the corner of a square or center of a square, Joe?
You pick a corner.
Okay. And it's a fortitude or willpower?
Will.
Really? It's not a fort?
Correct.
I believe you. I'm just surprised.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a lullaby. Gotta talk it.
The melody.
Okay. You want to have some?
Mind
You guys want to have some fun?
Sure.
I'm gonna target, and then you push your button, cast it, and it'll ask them for will
It's
saves.
not on my character.
Oh, damn it! That's twice. I'm so sorry. No fun for you.
All right, here comes.
So what do we have to win?
So it's based on my skill attack, a spell attack.
Okay.
What is
Right.
your-
I have a spell attack of 8. Plus 8.
So
you
18.
Well, 18
Yeah,
would be the DC.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, good rolls, guys.
19.
Anders slumps to the ground. Come on. Oh, sorry. Doug's role playing. He couldn't call out his number because he's.
So there are mitigating. Failure, creature falls unconscious. If it's still unconscious after 1 minute, it automatically wakes up. If you succeed, you take a -1 status penalty to perception checks for 1 round.
And if you crit,
Crit succeed, you're unaffected.
okay. So you guys are at -1 perceive, and Anders falls unconscious for a minute. Okay.
That would be combat.
I'm just gonna make him prone. No reason.
Well, actually, I don't think.
Would that make the spell go away if you fall unconscious?
No, you do not go prone.
Oh.
You sleep standing.
Oh, there's an unconscious button. We'll just hit that.
Each creature in the area becomes drowsy and might fall asleep. A creature that falls unconscious from the spell does not fall prone or release what it's holding. The spell doesn't prevent a creature from waking up due to a successful perception check, limiting its utility in combat.
I love
Comedy.
this. I love this so much. It's like, you're asleep because I need you not to see me, but I'm not going to be a dick and have you drop all your stuff. Thank you, Pathfinder. Okay, I hit the unconscious button. Samish. Okay, Samish just fell over. Whoops.
How much area does that cover?
It's a 5-foot burst, so you get 4 squares essentially. A 2x2.
Let's try that again.
And just like, oh, these people go to sleep.
It's a
So good. So you burst, and not the flaming guy, but the guard behind him falls over. Oh, sorry. His head drops down. Let's put it that way. He obviously becomes unconscious. Stops moving.
closely to when the rapier drops, so it could be canonical.
Technically, it's all supposed to happen at the same time, but yeah, technically he went before you, but nice. And no, it didn't
Maybe one of
clang.
those
Her
situations
underwear's
where lie
intact.
goes spiraling out of control. Don't mind him. He's narcoleptic.
I'm here to.
Yeah, but you know what? If Andreas's bluff or his deception is so high, he's narcoleptic. Everyone's like, oh, okay. Yeah, they just believe anything you say.
Not to mention, I can still take a perception check with all the noise in the room at my turn. So.
Yep.
I can still do things.
Unconscious character taking a perception at -10.
It says the spell does not prevent the creature from waking up due to a successful perception check, limiting its utility in combat.
Yeah, but if you go to perception, the actual skill or like conditions of perception, people asleep are at -10 because they are asleep. Remember, like when we were doing the attacks in the
that's
jungle.
That's fine. I mean, the thing is that there's still a shit ton of noise in here too. So,
well, battle is like 0. Anyone can hear it, so you would only have to like hit 10. Anyway, but we'll dream about it. Donald Dagan, anything else?
No, that is it. Maintain and cast that spell.
Okay. Gildevarth moves to assist the princess going around the back of the couch. Fafal goes with him, still wrapping that scarf and looking so attentive of his lord with dagger eyes. Leon, you are up. Lothid, Barrius Lothid, get ready on deck. Leon, what do you do?
Yeah, I'm just wet. Put everybody to sleep.
No. Donald Dagan just
sorry,
went.
My bad. Yes.
I've gained new abilities.
Hey, -1 to perception. Well played,
Oh, yeah.
Winston. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm going to.
Your mini has disappeared on my screen too.
Combat tracker seems a little messed, but just got it.
I'm going to attempt to. Attempt to trip the flaming guard because he's still on his feet running around as far as I'm aware.
Yep.
So yeah.
Athletics versus Fort DC, I believe, if I'm not incorrect, Joe.
Sorry.
Oh no, reflex. Sorry. So you make an athletics check versus his reflex defense. So what is your reflex?
Okay.
What's your reflex plus there, Joe?
+9.
Okay, so 19 is your target DC, and you make an athletics check to yoink.
22.
Down he goes. Thump.
I would like to use a reaction.
Okay.
A spell.
All right.
Just for something like this.
It's called No.
It's called Interposing Earth.
Okay.
It is a reflex spell. You are a target of a strike or would attempt a reflex save against the damaging area.
Okay. You are targeting of a strike because he's shoving you in. Yeah.
Duration is 3 rounds. And the ability is, I raise a flimsy barrier of earth to shield me from harm. The
Okay.
barrier is 1 inch thick, 5 feet long, 5 feet high. It must be placed on the border between 2 squares.
Obviously,
barrier
in between
appears-
you and Leon.
Yep.
Oh no, it doesn't, because he's kitty corner to you.
That's for the DM to figure it.
I'll let you kitty corner it. Like technically, it's his barrier between 2 squares, and a kitty corner guy is still a square away, so that's fine.
It's one little teeny.
It's halfway down the Winston side and halfway across.
stripper pole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It bends right in the middle.
No, it's just a wedge. Anyway.
So the barrier appears between you and the source of the triggering effect and grants you standard cover against the triggering effect.
And standard cover is 2,
Adds to my AC.
and your 19 becomes 21. But he still gets you with a 22.
If you would be damaged by the triggering effect, which I haven't been, the barrier takes the damage instead. It has a hardness of 5, AC of 5, hardness of 2, and 5 hit points.
So it's a last minute. Oh wait, my reflex is higher kind of thing.
Don't touch me.
Okay. But it doesn't raise your AC, it just raises your reflex?
Yeah.
Does it say anything directly versus the attack?
No.
Okay. Sorry, Doug, you said both of them?
You said it had an AC of 5?
The barrier, yes.
Why would it need an armor class if it wasn't giving you that armor class?
Because somebody could
It
kind of
persists
attack
for
it.
3 rounds.
And if something hit you, then does it act like a shield?
Yes.
Okay, so the hardness of 3 would deduct 3 from the damage that's coming to you.
But he's not getting damaged, he's getting tripped.
Yeah.
So all I have to go off of is the reflex bonus, because he's literally targeting his reflex defense. +2 reflex, ups it from 19 to 21. Unfortunately, as the tiles flip up, he goes with the high leg, not the low leg, and I will still say that very cool, but you still go down. You follow me?
Also, that. Nantoyu. Basically, yeah, no. Okay. I'm imposter.
You're saying that a lot tonight. I said it when you weren't here. Not today. Okay.
Just
Just
keeping it
surprised there happens to be so many of them in this room
What the
somehow.
hell is going on? Security sucks. You either turn to like the head guard, you're fired.
Security is the imposter this time.
Yeah. Jealous. Put some extra bars on Joe's shoulder. Oh, fucking. Okay, Leon. Since the spell is a reaction, and as far as we can tell, doesn't interrupt the strike, but is reactive because of a strike, it ups his reflex, his AC, blah, blah, blah. But your 22 just gets over it, and you manage to trip him. You have an action, 2 actions left.
But he's protected from further attacks or assails.
I'm not actually planning to attack him. I just want to eventually incarcerate him. So
Yeah, no,
I'm
but,
going
like,
to.
Tripping is considered attacking.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm going to be drawing my katana at this point and then hold both of them at.
You already have your wakizashi out. You're going to draw the katana and go two-handed on me?
Yes.
Okay. Hold out and intimidate? Chop head? What?
Intimidate.
Intimidate. Okay. Demanding surrender, I would assume? You said you want to incarcerate him? Okay.
And
Can I have that
get one of the
Taishan?
guards over?
Just tell him he needs to rewind his video. I'll take anything at this point.
そこでやめろ。あんた。こうして。
Okay, I gotta know what that
And
is. What did you actually say?
I was trying to say, you stay there and then looking up at the guard that's currently closest to everything behind the couch with Lockheed in it. Basically asking him to come here and grab this thing.
Okay. You are addressing who to help you? Sorry?
There is a guard directly behind Anders that is currently just south of Princess Sabian.
Oh, yes. Okay.
So hey, you come here and incarcerate this thing.
You wouldn't ask the guard that's right beside Lockheed?
Literally. Guard.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah, there's a guard right there. Okay, fair enough.
Guard.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway,
There's 2 guards right there, actually.
not
One
I
that's a little
would
sleepy.
multiple imposters. I would not call it meta at this point if you started making perception checks, even though it will burn actions against everybody.
Yeah, that's fair. Actually, I'm going to do that.
Just freaking cone it right in front of you. You and you're an imposter and you're an imposter. Natsumi.
It's never been better to be an orc. Just saying.
He's already in the green uniform, so to speak.
So yeah, I'm going to after giving that order to the guard in front of me, think, hey, wait a minute, and start examining the guards in front of me.
I don't know. Do we want to correct the timeline? Are we having too much fun? I know Messina and I are. All right. Okay. Leon, at the very end, you note you were very focused on Flame Boy, but the way these guys stand, right? They're not focused on anything outward. They have a guarded stance even against you and your men. It's a subtle shift, but they look like ready for anything, not like ready to obey. And it tips you off, since you rolled higher than 20, that the 2 men in front of you And you know what? Winston's been acting a little weird lately too. Are possibly not your guards. Darius, Lothid, what do you do?
I stand.
You stand up. Oh, right, because you're not prone. Sorry.
That was tripped.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You stand up, provoking from all warriors around you.
Yep.
Fighter, attack of opportunity, Matt. Fighter, ranger. Do you have attack of opportunity as a ranger? It might be something you can take, but it's not necessarily automatic to Leon. You'd have to actually have a feat or something that's available to you.
I don't believe I took a feat to allow that. So
Okay, so you're good. It's okay. You have your command. Winston. Dude, like tiles rippled up in front of you and Leon, and the guy, but Leon kicked him in the chest and he fell over. And dude gets up, but he's vulnerable. Did you want to do your something? Anything? Anything unmuted?
What can I do?
As an attack of opportunity, I'm assuming you can still make anything that's considered hostile. Correct me if I'm wrong, Joe.
You can make a strike.
Yeah. A shove. A confession.
I
Touch
will
in.
attempt to grapple Flameboy.
Okay.
A strike, not a grapple. A strike with the weapon.
Yeah. You
Or-
could strike his little dirt barrier. You could try and strike him. I mean, your lord has gone 2 swords on this dude. And is demanding his immediate surrender.
has not drawn blood.
Sorry, I keep talking to Winston like he's the alternate timeline people. He's not, so it's up to you, Winston.
Yeah, I know. I'm still confused. So much
Perception?
to do. No, yeah. So he's gonna make an attempt to
Okay.
incapacitate him, incarcerate him.
Did you want to up your perception? Your Leon's going imposters everywhere, and one goes invisible, one's got flames on his head. You can see for yourself if these guys are Taishan guards or not.
Probably a good idea.
Might be worth an action in the tower. Probably speed this adventure along when we actually, people start putting flags on their head. No, Leon's out of his tree. As a matter of fact, you feel, with a natural 1, compelled to correct him that his men are just doing the best they can. Sorry. How do you... Perception, natural 1. No, you're buying it. These are all Taishan dudes. They're just weird.
So yeah, and then I will attempt to incapacitate
Okay.
the flaming guy as my lord
Okay.
order.
You can do non-lethal strikes at -2. Full damage, but -2 to hit.
I'm just going to
Non-
attempt to grapple. Stop.
Okay. Small character versus medium-sized character. Any penalties there when you're going a size larger? Messina, you're a wrestling guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
it
with
does
it-
affect.
There's
Two-
there's
it's
penalties?
normally the rule of 2s is normally
Halflings are medium.
that.
Really?
Are they not? Oh no, that's dwarves. Never mind. My bad. No, you're right. I am small.
It's doable. I'm just saying this. It's impressive.
It's doable.
He runs up the wall and hugs him.
Can
You
you
walk
do that as an
down.
attack? Can you do that as an attack of opportunity?
Oh, okay.
Do as an attack of opportunity.
You do believe this is a legit guard, so maybe you want to go with the non-lethal option, or you just want to this is how they work here. Behead. But again, you're not brainwashed, not timeline, so
Yeah, I'm not going to chop him. I'm
Yeah.
going to try and grapple him.
okay. But you can't do a grapple as an attack of opportunity.
Oh, it's an attack of opportunity. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
That's what I've been missing here. I'm like, why?
Is
are you
this
guys-
on?
It's not your turn, it's your reaction.
First, Doug,
You
like
have
3
been very
things.
quiet in the Zoom call, Jeff,
Oh.
and anytime somebody else says something, they've been overwriting.
I thought you'd
for us for
embrace that.
once.
Yeah, I was saying, I thought you'd embrace that.
This
That's
is the
why I
consequence.
didn't. That's probably why I
how's
didn't
that?
hear. But yeah, I will attempt a non-lethal strike
Okay.
as an attack of opportunity.
Just throw a -2 in your mod and then do a regular strike. Because there's modifier windows. Not that I'm showing them on the video screen, but in our actual display, VTT, thank you, Fancy Grounds, we can override with pluses and minuses.
yeah, hit.
That is it. This is considered non-lethal damage, though it will go to look like regular damage.
Five damage.
5 points. Lightly damaging the guard. Ouch, Barius, that hits. Okay, first action for Barius. He gets up, and he gets struck for his action. Next action's Barius.
I would like to use a reaction.
Okay.
Since I can. I would like to use another spell.
Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Did you not already use...
That was last turn.
Oh, because it comes to your turn and your reaction reset. Sorry, I'm still stuck in that whole round-around thing. Sorry, go ahead.
Blood Vendetta, which we all know.
No,
A
tell
creature
us.
deals piercing or slashing damage to me.
Only Cooper watches every show. This is a brand new audience.
So I curse him
Okay.
for having the audacity to touch me.
Peasant. Right.
So I need a will saving throw. Or you can just target him for me. I can
29.
beats my DC up to 20.
Okay.
So he succeeds.
He starts speaking spidery arcanic language at you
He
in
gets
a
to
harsh tone.
Half of the damage.
Oh. Okay. So he literally, you kind of bruise him without drawing blood, and he screeches at you. Ow, dude, that hurts. Curse you. Damn you.
Yep. So half of 2d6 persistent.
Oh, really? Okay. Half a 9 rounded down. 4. Winston takes 4 wounds, and this is going to come back around.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, is that you? You're done? No, that's a reaction.
No.
Still going.
I would
Okay.
like to move now.
Okay. You're up on your feet. Where do you want to go?
I would like to.
Okay.
I would like to move past some allies and make my way. Oh, why can't I move?
I got him.
Make my way to
Your
my
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah, Lockheed. Okay. So you go 10 feet along the couch, and then at the end of the couch, adjacent to Fafal, who's behind Lothid, and you get to your cousin, and you do what?
Hand her her wand.
Oh, yes. With a
And
little,
I am
your
done.
cousin, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Take it.
Nice. Awesome. Now, let's not get confused. Matt had attack of opportunity. Oh, Matt. It's Sir Winston's turn now. You get to do shit all over again.
But now you can do stuff.
Regular stuff.
He's getting away.
Yeah. I know there's a lot going on here for you to chew on.
Timelines and
So
two
I
characters,
will
so-
pursue under the assumption that these two guys are guards, because I'm assuming I still have yet to pierce the mantle of 20.
Okay.
How does that work if I think they're my allies, but they're not for movement?
We'll
would be-
certainly let you know.
I would say, yeah, it would be up to them. You
That
guys,
said, I'm asleeping,
yeah,
so I'm not going to take any attacks of opportunity while I'm dozing.
right. So your own character, Angelus, right, can let this guy pass, or
You can
stop
attack
him,
yourself.
right? Lothid is using you guys as a shield wall, and the little dude's pursuing. Do you stop him?
Watching, just so the podcast audience can see
Damn.
him flash his face into the other character as he thinks about what the other character would do to what this character is.
He would attempt to stop him, but he would do so in the Jackie Chan, oops, it was an accident. Oh, I'm not actually trying to stop my guard
Drunken
friend
ninja.
from getting by, but I'm going to, you know what I mean?
Okay, so you don't get a attack of opportunity, but I will say that Winston has to make the standard acrobatics rolls to get past, like an enemy as you start,
Okay. All right.
Which is
Winston's
also going to run in my head. It's
acrobatics.
Yeah, and it's versus his reflex DC, I think.
So a 22.
And what is your reflex DC? Or is it fort? I know it's one of them.
It's a reflex.
Okay, versus 21.
Yeah.
So you do. Okay, so you try to impede, but the little dude's too fast for you and gets through.
Okay.
Okay. There's crap on the floor, and this guy's being a pain in the ass. 5, 10. Okay. Now what?
Grapple.
You were running towards him, and just as you're ready to engage, okay, he pulls Lothid's signature wand, which you've seen before, and gives it to her. And you see Lothid look up confused and a little dazed. The immediate free knowledge of a pepper box gun. It's a little square box with 4 little barrels. Everyone thinks it's a wand. It's an actual gun that Lothid carries because she's spy master. It's awesome. You see it. It's so original. It's so distinctive. It's so rare. You immediately remember it from all your dealings with Lothid. That gives you pause. Okay. You can ignore this, or you could make an immediate action perception check, burning action economy to like, what did I just look at? What's going on here? Or you could just ignore it. That's right. You should give that back to her and not kill him. Yeah.
Why would somebody who was an enemy do that?
Exactly.
And I am Team Princess.
Yeah, I know. But you failed your last perception unless new stimulus provokes a new one, right? So anyway.
Please succeed. So I
what was it?
through
What was the
one
DC?
Action. I perceived I need to hit a 20.
Would you like to use your hero point?
I don't have a hero point with Winston.
Why not?
I don't know. It says 0.
Oh, sorry. We re-up. Sorry. You guys all should have 1, not 2, not 0.
Would I like to use a hero point to re-roll? Yes. Yes, I would.
You were close with an 18, but you need 12. 29. Yes. Okay. So when he leans out, right, you see a gloved Taldarian hand of a nobleman, which seems to flicker and look more bejeweled and rings and things than the plain guard gauntlet. And you know what I mean? Like you notice subtle things under the, different colored robes, as well as Tai Shen men don't have beards. And this guy, which the disguise just makes it look like helmet shadow, you actually see a distinct beard, So it's like, this is obviously a Taldan, is not a Tai Shan guard, and you don't know who he is or what he is, but you do recognize a Taldan noble from a couple of signs. Nice clothes. Or actually, sorry, he doesn't wear nice clothes. Joe's distinctly said he wears regular adventuring gear. But he does have the grooming. What do you do, Winston? You've moved, you've perceived, now you must ponder. Or you can turn to Lothid and go, I'm with you. Or what's going on? Yeah, I guess you could like, Lady Lothid, what the fuck's going on here?
Which is probably exactly what he would do.
Okay. On her turn, you will get a response.
My lady, are you okay?
Okay.
Because I saw the whole interaction. She shoots me in the face.
Sorry, I am a little steady.
And that is my turn.
She's so drugged, like the fire. You're just horrified. There's the gun shot that moment, but Winston doesn't fall over. Joe does. Damn it! Shot my cousin.
He's got a gun.
Shogun is perceiving and taking a lot in. Actually, Lady Mattili Lothid. Okay, looks at the gun. I'm gonna assume it's loaded, but anyway, she checks the gun or loads, make sure that's loaded, right? So she has the gun, she looks at the gun, make sure it's loaded. Okay. In this timeline, I don't recognize you as an ally, Winston. In this timeline, you were Leon's guy before your other consciousness supplanted, the Winston I know is a loyal Leon stooge and an enemy. But you come in and you say, Lady Lothide, what's going on? So she shoots you. I'm sorry. Yeah, actually she does. Thinking you're the enemy. Bang.
Yeah, called it.
Sorry, dude. No, I didn't think of that at the time until I logically got in her head and walked through and went, oh shit. I wasn't just reasoning that out to you, dude. I was reasoning that out to the audience and myself. It's like, and she shoots you. And we will see you all next time.